Welcome to Villa College on campus Boston. Inspire a world of good.
I'm Kimberly Seislop, the director of Oncampus Boston at Wheelock College.
Oh, so what is the On-Campus Boston program is?
Okay, the On-Campus Boston program is a one-year university program for international students. So you're going to study here or students like May will study here for 2 semesters and earn 32 credits at Wheelock College. And what we do while you're here is help you become a better student. We support you academically. We support your English skills. If you need to improve your academic English skills, we can do that. And we also introduce you to experts in the field. You go out and interview people in Boston. You choose your courses that you want to take. And most importantly, we help you apply to as many universities that you want to apply to in the United States. And it really do help you get into your dream school.
So what is your advantage?
So the benefit of our program is that the 6 of us, we have 6 really committed staff members. And we advise you, and we get to know all our students personally. So it's a very individualized program, and I think that's really beneficial because we have students from 20 to 30 countries typically, and while you're here we have become accustomed to helping students from all over the world adjust to American life. And also, I think we can take you if you're a struggling student and you need some extra help, or if you're a really ambitious student and you're very good, we can also help you discover what you're so good at, why you're good at it, and what school would be a really good match for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm an EAP instructor here at Oncampus Boston. I teach EAP, which is English for Academic Purposes, and it's my job to help the students with their academic English as well as academic advising.
Thank you. Could you please describe your job?
Okay.
Thank you.
So my job is twofold. I'm a classroom instructor, so every day, 2 or 3 times a week, I come into a WELA classroom and I teach academic English. This is not just a language class. It's not like ESL, English as a second language. It's a skill development class. So we help students with their note-taking skills, understanding plagiarism and how not to plagiarize, how to write a research paper, how to formulate an argument, how to support the argument with evidence,
Yes.
how to write objectively, neutrally. So we focus on skills like that. The other half of my job is as an academic advisor. So I would, like Christina, who you met earlier, my job is to meet with students one-on-one to help them with their grades or their classes. Sometimes they need help writing a paper one-on-one. I do that as well. So yes, classroom instructor and academic advisor.
Good. So, what is your qualifications for your job?
So before I came to On-Campus Boston, I was an English teacher for 8 years. I have lived and worked in China and Australia, and a little bit in Canada, working with international students. I've taught English, I've taught TOEFL, I've taught business English, writing. So when I came to Boston, I wanted to continue working with international students, and I wanted to continue working with the English language and helping them develop their skills to be successful here in higher education. So that's how I became an EAP instructor with On-Campus Boston.
I wonder, could you tell us what is your passion about your job?
My passion for my job is to come in every day and have something different and diverse to work with. Sometimes I have students who come in and they need writing help. Sometimes I have students who come in and they don't understand a question. Sometimes I have students who come in because they're too shy to speak publicly. Every day it's a different opportunity to help a student in a different way. I enjoy the fact that whenever I'm at my desk and students come into the office, I have no idea what they're coming to me for, but I'm always ready and open to see what they might be struggling with and helping them perceive that struggle as an opportunity to learn.
My name is Christina Mattingly. I am the transfer advisor for On-Campus Boston.
Could you describe your job?
So my job has 2 parts. The first part is to help students get into colleges, to help them figure out what schools they want to go to, what they want to major in, and help them with the application process and writing essays and doing all the stuff that they need to do to get into it. I also teach students how to communicate because that's my background. I was a journalist, so I teach them how to communicate to schools, how to communicate to experts, people in the working world,
Yes.
and how to communicate to their professors. So I work a lot with them on that.
Yeah.
And then the other part of my job is also helping students make sure that they're happy. Like if they're struggling with anxiety or they're struggling with any sort of problems, they can come to me and I can help them out with all that kind of stuff. And then the last part of my job is my favorite, is I help students go interview people in the world, whether it be famous artists or fashion designers or business people, to see if this is actually what they want to do as far as their career is concerned.
Wow. It sounds nice.
It's a great job. I love my job.
So, how do you help the students get into their dream school?
So help is the key word. I can't get them into their dream schools, but there are some things that I do like to do to help students. if I see a student really working very hard and say a student didn't do well at another school or like had past failures, I will write really nice letters of recommendation explaining like how they've grown as a person and try to, talk to schools that way. I communicate with schools a lot. So PACE, all those schools I always talk, make sure that I throw in something that I really like about the student or like some sort of attribute that they should know about the student. So I feel like I'm promoting the student. Like, I promoted you. I would say like, May's a great student, and here's what, I like about her. But I think the best way to help students get into their dream school is to teach them how to communicate as well. So the best compliments you get from school is, wow, that student called and they were so polite, or they said this, or they did all this, and so, or even in interviews, like shaking hands, eye contact, things that they did that they really appreciate. So that's the best way.
Okay, so could you tell me a success story about students?
So success story, there's so many of them, which is great.
Yes.
Getting students into their dream schools is really fun and fun to watch.
Yes.
And sometimes it's not the next school they go to, sometimes it's a school after that because of requirements. But I think like a big success story is helping, like, so one student, I helped her figure out what her passion was, what she wanted to do. And for example, she thought she wanted to be an interior designer, and she really didn't, she just liked art. But her parents were convinced that art could be something for her. So I took her and I introduced her to two famous artists in two different fields. One who was an actual artist who painted and made a lot of money, and his stuff was on like movies and stuff like that, and like famous people buy his paintings. And then I introduced her to someone who worked in an art gallery. And she learned from them that she could do graphic art. So she went into graphic design and to a school that she's happy. And so her parents were like happy with her decision because they realized it was a good profession and it was actually a better fit for her. So I think that was a good success story.
Hi, May.
How are you?
Thank you so much for stopping by this evening.
Thank you. So could you just explain your job?
Certainly.
Yes.
My role, and actually part of the bigger role of the whole on-campus team, is to make sure that incoming students are prepared when they arrive for everything that will come up as an obstacle for immigration, make sure that they have their academics in order, make sure that they have the correct arrival time, and make sure that they arrive with all the documents that they need. So that's the primary responsibility of my job. And when students arrive prepared, they're much more likely to be successful. One of the great advantages of this program is that we're here located at the Wheelock Family Theater, which is a joint venture between Wheelock College and a private acting company. All of our students have the opportunity to see a professionally produced play 3 times a year. And they also do some acting classes for younger students as well, for our students in the community. We're going to take a look up right now and I'll show you exactly what the theater looks like.
My name is Musa. I come from Pakistan and I'm an on-campus Boston student, and I came to Wheelock College into this program because I wouldn't be able to get into my dream university without it.
Hi, my name is Nami. I'm from Tokyo. I chose this program because I was doing a gap year after my high school years and I had no clue how to apply and study in the United States. So 2 weeks later I ended up here in Boston. Hi, my name is Ria and I'm from Bahrain in India, and I chose to come to Oncampus Boston because I wanted to get a head start on my university experience. So after 2 semesters here, I've gained enough credits to transfer to my university. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Boris. I come from Russia. I study in OCB. They really helped me to develop my English skills and other skills. And thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Hi, my name is Uday. I come from India. I studied on Campus Boston. It's helping me get into my dream school. It's really helped me develop as a person. It took me in with no character, and it's given me a new character and a new belief, and I'm living through that belief.
Hi, my name is Julie. I'm a OCB student and I'm from Venezuela. I'm very grateful with OCB because they are a great program that helped me a lot how to get used to the new education system because it's pretty different from my country. So thank you, OCB.
Hello everyone, my name is Thomas. I've come from Myanmar. I'm learning OCB programs at Wheeler College. Because I choose that program because it's helped me to transfer to my dream schools and improve my language skills. Thank you, OCB.
My name is Zirar, I'm from Pakistan.
Hi, my name is Manur, I'm also from Pakistan.
I chose OCB because they have a great transfer program.
I chose OCB because they're very supportive in helping us transfer to better schools, schools of our choice, and give out better scholarships.
Yeah, they give out really good scholarships.
They've been very helpful, so thank you OCB.
Hello everyone, I'm Xiangwei Wang. I come from China. I'm as an on-campus Boston student. Also, I am the video producer. The reason that I made this video because I want to say thank you for on-campus Boston program. They are very helpful because they are professional and powerful, help me get into my dream school. They are always try their best to help the students. We trust on campus Boston.